he wants all the credit card companies to cap interest rates at 10% for a year. He doesn't say whether late fees or any other charges are there, so we're just working with the assumption that they are credit card interest rates. Now, there are a bunch of issues here how this happens, either on a fundamental basis or technical, procedural basis. Fundamentally, there is a question of like how the economics work of a credit card lender, like high level. This would destroy any credit card company. But even more so on a procedural or a implementation perspective, the consensus view or our understanding is that you need Congress to pass through this as a legislation. And as far as I know, or last time I checked, Trump hasn't submitted any piece of legislation to Congress. So even his timing on he wants this to get done by January 20th, I think there's a close to 0% chance this happens. If you put a 10% cap on a credit card company who's charging 20, 30%, their economics don't work anymore. Like the highest quality lender out there, on which we've run the numbers on, their profits would be cut in half. The next one would be down to zero, and the other ones would be bleeding money in this scenario. So reality, like those companies would stop being viable business models and they'd just exit the industry altogether. So if this happens, one, yes, you destroy the credit card industry, and two, because they pull away, you end up hurting the same consumer, the same American that you're purporting to help, because those people won't have access to credit cards anymore. Let's say hypothetically, he sets up a fund, a pool of money to help Americans struggling with credit card bills. That's funded by those credit card companies. Now, those credit card companies, even though this would be sort of a one-time tax, it would be beneficial for the longer term because they would be helping the lower income consumers who, by the way, are the ones that cause losses, who are the ones who don't end up paying. So net, it'll be sort of like a credit loss provision anyway. So those credit card companies won't be as impacted as the headlines would suggest. One. Two, they can actually recycle some marketing dollars back into this proposal. And I'm just going to throw some tagline around, but XYZ credit card company is helping out the everyday American by setting aside a certain percentage of profits. That's good marketing, that's good PR for them. And the third, this is all tax deductible, so the net impact to earnings won't be as severe. So in those two scenarios where one, it goes away, or two, it doesn't go away, but there's a small impact to those credit card companies, I think that's more feasible, that's more workable. And we're keeping a close eye on this and seeing how this evolves. So far, none of the credit card companies or the banks or the peer-to-peer lenders have come to the table voluntarily. But if Trump keeps at it, then this could be something that evolves too as well. So we're keeping a close eye on it.